Hello, Internetians, and my name is Josh, aka ultraplayer, and I am your coach of the Philly Soul Dew. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the BBL, the Bandless Battlers League. We're here for our Week 2 game. We are taking on panther2 and the Carolina Clefables today. Be sure to go check him out in the description below. One of the best battlers in the format. So, definitely, definitely not someone I want to face Week 2 after coming off a 4-hour loss. So, as I've said multiple times, like, we have a really rough schedule. But let's talk about what's going on. As you can see on your screen, the 6 mons that I've decided to bring, as well as the 6 mons that he has decided to bring. If you want to know what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing it, what moves, what EVs, what items they have, what I'm predicting him to bring, what my game plan is, and overall my team building thought process that went into this team, please be sure to go check out the team builder that I put up yesterday, as I go very in depth on everything that I just listed. But as a quick recap of what I'm bringing, I am bringing a 3 attacks protect metronome Dragalge. I am bringing a choice scarf Mienshao. I am bringing some defensive Uxie. I'm bringing Specs Ash Greninja, standard as hell, Hydro Spikes Stab. Gligar is Yachiberry Acrobatics, and then my my Xerneas is Modest, Max Defense, Choice Specs. 3 attacks defog. So, let's talk about what's going on the screen. As you can see, the 6 mons that Panther decided to bring, he brings his Ash, his Protein Greninja, his Skarmory, his Marshadow, his Mega Charizard X, his Mew, and his Vileplume. Absolutely no surprises here on what he brought, the exact 6 that I thought he would bring. As I said in the team builder, maybe Charizard could get swapped out for something, but in all reality, these are 6 that should have come. Because, Greninja is really good versus me. Skarmory is good for taking on stuff like the Mienshao, etc. Marshadow obliterates me. Zardex can obliterate me. Just depends on what I brought. And I didn't bring my Regirock, so yay. Mew's really good. Always. And then Vileplume, of course, is there because I have an Ash Greninja and a Xerneas. So, definitely no surprises when I saw a team matchup. But going into this battle, I didn't really immediately know what to lead, but I ended up choosing my Dragalge because it matches up decently well against a lot of his team. The only thing that would immediately scare me is the Mew or the Mega Charizard X, neither of which I expect him to lead with. I expect Gren, I expect Skarmory, or Marshadow really to lead. So, that's kind of my thought process of going into this. Shout out to, I don't remember who genned my team. Who did gen my team? Hold on, I can find out who genned my team. Shout out to Aaron. Aaron2420, my boy, for recording the game for me, which is why you're going to see it to me in Citra, which is amazing. Who changed my team for me? I want to say it was Aaron too. No, shout out to Matt. Matt genned my team. MattOshea genned my team, and shout out to Aaron for recording the game for me. God, where the hell am I? Are we in space? Hey, it's lit. There's a giant sun back there. But anyway, you're going to see that he's going to lead with his Protein Greninja, which is fine. Nothing kills me unless he goes for, like, Banded Ice Punch. So I'm going to stay in here. I'm going to click Thunderbolt. I know that he's probably going to... I know he's going to change typing, most likely, because he's not going to go Hydro versus me. But Thunderbolt I thought was good anyway, because he could be realistically going out to the Skarmory, which is something I want to 2 KO. As you can see, he is going to go out to the Skarmory. And I'm going to be able to go for the Thunderbolt. And as I said in my team builder, this Dragalge specifically made to 2 KO this Skarmory at all times. So he's going to go for his rocks, prioritizing that over anything else. And he's going to lose his Skarmory immediately, which is really nice because that is one step closer to me winning with my Mienshao, which is really nice. But anyway, I am then going to... he is then going to bring out his his Mew. So this play. Let's get some backstory behind this play. So, for those who don't know, I had internet problems with my Wi-Fi, with my DS, connecting to Wi-Fi. So, I now had to play in my living room whenever I have Wi-Fi games, so I can be close to the router. And my mother decided that at this time she was going to have someone come by who was buying something that she was selling on Facebook, because that's how life is. So yeah, that's just a long story short. But that person happened to come by right around now. So it was a bookshelf, and I need to load it into the truck. So as soon as I saw Skarmory go down, I ran out my front door, grabbed the bookshelf, single-handedly loaded that thing in the back of their truck, took the money, and ran back in. And at that time, I had about 30 seconds left on the clock to make my move. And I was like, okay, look, Mew's in. I'm expecting Nasty Plot, Psyshock, Vacuum Wave, Life Orb, blank. I was like, getting damage off on this is really, really nice, so that I can revenge it with my Greninja, because I live +2 Vacuum Wave from Life Orb Mew. I think I have to Rocks. If not, then I only live if it's not Life Orb. I can live if it's extra Bell. But anyway, regardless, that's some backstory. So I didn't have a lot of time to think about this play. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get damage off. Thunderbolt's already powered up by Metronome. I can bluff that maybe I'm Choice Specs or something. Just attack this thing and get damage off. And you can tell this is a bulky. Okay, I was on cloud 9 at this point. I was like, this is amazing. This is beautiful. This is great. He's probably fired up right now because I was just like, let's just get Thunderbolt damage off on this thing. Maybe bluff that I'm a choice item. And yeah, so that went absolutely beautifully. That went about as well as I could have asked for. Yeah, so he switches out to his Mega Charizard X. I don't remember what he never told me what he was predicting me to switch out to. I don't know what he was expecting me to switch out to, because Gren would have done a lot of damage to this thing. And I know what it said is. And I don't know if this is, he wouldn't have put this in on Gren. So maybe the Uxie is what I'm guessing he was predicting. But regardless, that happened, which is amazing. So, yeah. Here, I'm not going to switch stay in because Dragon Claw is too friggin' obvious. He is going to, or Earthquake, he's going to hit what is in front of him. I am not going to allow that to happen. I'm going to switch out to my Uxie on the Dragon Claw. As he's going to Mega Evolve, he's actually going to go for something else, which is very, very surprising. He's going to go for Flare Blitz. Now that I'm going to go ahead and tell you that his set is actually very interesting. It's actually Wisp, DD, Blitz, and Roost, which is interesting because, like, that sounds like a Josh set. But anyway, here he's going to go into Lapis, which is going to be the Marshadow. And, Mega Charizard X is down, Skarmory's down. Very good position right now. So my Uxie is Cassid Berry, which is the Ghost Berry. So I have a chance to live this, I believe. I don't remember what the exact roll was. I didn't calculate. I just said screw it. I'm going to pick Psychic, because if I live this, if he's not Life Orb, I know I live it 100%. And I'm pretty sure that was a roll, and I get the roll, and I feel so bad for Panther, because well, that was just a really good turn for me. This is just a series of fortunate events for me. But anyway, I'm gonna sack my Uxie to get all that damage off on the Marshadow. Marshadow is now extremely weakened, and I can throw out Zuna, which is gonna be my Mienshao, and I can just quick knock off, and I'll be able to knock this thing out. Or knock off an item of whatever he decides to go out to, which is going to be the mid, which is going to be the Vileplume, and that's really, really nice, because getting the knockoff on that, getting rid of the Black Sludge, is really good, because as long as he doesn't click Recovery here, I actually two-shot him with the Moonblast at this point. So I'm going to go to my Dragalge here, because this is my dedicated switch into this thing. As long as he doesn't have Sleep Powder, I can start Dragon Pulsing and get kills. But he has Sleep Powder, which is unfortunate. So, not the greatest thing in the world. However, it's very, very manageable. Here, I'm going to... I don't remember what I do here. What did I do here? Hugo? Is that Mew? I stayed in and tried to burn the turn and sleep off. Okay. So here, he brings out the Mew. I'm not staying in this time because I'm sure he's just going to attack what's in front of me. I'm going to go out to Mastodon, my queen! Look at my queen! And he's going to go for a very interesting move, which scared the hell out of me, which is Rock Polish. At this point, I already knew. It's like, okay, he's not the set I think he is. He's going to be Rock Polish, maybe Nasty Plot. I have to click Moonblast here and just throw him out. He goes to the Nasty Plot, which is really, really nice, because as long as he's no bulk, Moonblast actually obliterates a Mew, because I'm Choice Specs. So he can go for the Nax Ball. I'm going to go for Moonblast just to send this thing out of this world. I could not risk anything. I could not risk a single thing. I'm going to go for Moonblast. He's going to live because he's really bulky. And I get the special attack drop. Which sucks. But regardless. So here's an interesting thing. He's Double Dance, right? Okay, so first thing I know immediately that jumps out of my head is like, okay, he's Mew and EMZ. He is 100% Genesis Supernova. I did some calcs. +1 Psychic does not knock me out. The only other move he could have, he has to have Signal Beam, in my opinion. Because of an Uxie. Because of my Uxie and because of my Gren. Either that or a fighting move, so like Aura Sphere. I know that whatever his second coverage move is, does not do any type of damage to my Xerneas. Spoiler alert, it's Focus Blast. Because +2 Focus Blast knocks out Scissor. I know for a fact that whatever his fourth move is, it is not a move that will kill my Xerneas. The only thing he can go for right now that will kill my Xerneas is Genesis Supernova. It's a 50-50. Because if he kills my Xerneas right now and gets Psychic Terrain up, that's a wrap. That is a wrap. That is a wrap. That is a wrap. That is a wrap. I would probably lose the game unless I could pivot around and keep two different Pokemon alive. One being my Greninja, and then Water Shuriken this, and then Marshadow dies to Water Shuriken. Vileplume would still be alive, which would be a problem. And then what else does he have? Greninja. So, it is a 50-50 here. I know what my play is. There's four scenarios that could happen right now. One, he clicks Genesis Supernova as I stayed and click Moonblast, and he knocks me out, and he gets Psychic Terrain up, and I end up in a really bad position. Probably lose. He clicks Focus Blast as I stay in and click Moonblast, predicting my Greninja. And I kill him with Moonblast, and he doesn't break anything on my team, and then he's just in a horrible position. He clicks Genesis Supernova versus my Greninja, and he knows that I don't. He knows that his bulk will allow him to live Water Shuriken from Greninja, from the fact that I'm in regular form, unless I'm Specs, which he doesn't know that I am. But I am. So if he clicks Genesis Supernova as I go into Greninja, and then I click Water Shuriken, he doesn't die, he clicks Focus Blast. Me and Xiao dies to +1 Psychic. He doesn't know that Gligar dies to +1 Psychic, but Gligar dies to +1 Psychic, he gets eviscerated. Gligar, me and Xiao, Xerneas. Jugalagy gets eviscerated by Psychic and I'm asleep. So. And then if he clicks Focus Blast, I go into Greninja, he maybe wins. He doesn't know that. Here's the thing though. Clicking Genesis Supernova, no matter what, still gives him the chance to win. Unless I'm Specs, but he doesn't know that. Because I don't think he knows that I don't run Specs Greninja a lot. I think he does. I think he knows that I don't run Specs Ash Greninja like ever. Even in like what was it, ITBA, I almost never ran Specs Greninja. I ran Metronome, I'd run Splash Plate, I'd run Spikes, I'd run Sub, I'd run Z-Move. Like, I never ran Specs. So I don't think he'll think I'm Specs, right? Which means, especially since I just revealed this being Specs. So in all reality, he has no reason to click Focus Blast here. Because he'll, in theory, live the Water Shuriken, and he can just Focus Blast me the next turn and then just sweep my entire team. So, and then, by the way, after another Rock Switch in, this Xerneas does die to +1 Psychic. So I can't just switch out, sack that off, and then go back to this, because this will get eviscerated. So, with that all being said, his play is 100% to click Genesis Supernova. It is a 50-50, but in my mind, it's not actually a 50-50. He has to make this play, otherwise he loses. So I'm going to make the switch into my Greninja on the Genesis Supernova, so that I can preserve my Xerneas. And honestly, I was taking a bit of a risk, because I didn't have time to research this. I was kind of like iffy on what the play to make was. I was like, you know, does Genesis Supernova still summon Psychic Terrain if it doesn't affect the Mon? And it doesn't, which is great. I'm like, alright, cool. So this is done. So I go for Water Shuriken here. 3 hits will knock out the Mew at this range because I'm Choice Specs. And I save myself from a huge threat from just going crazy. But I get a kill. That's going to be Greninja's Battle Brawn. We are going to... we are going to get the big boy form. And that is extremely nice. Extremely, extremely nice. He's going to get to his two-tone, which is going to be his Greninja. And I'm going to get out of there because Water Shuriken is not going to do anything to this because he is going to go second. So he's going to still be a water type. And Low Kick would destroy me. So I'm going to go to Cruel, which is going to be my, this, which is going to be my Gligar. So that can take any hit. He's going to go for U-turn, which is fine. I don't really need this anymore. Marshadow's weakened. I have Battle Bond Greninja up. Xerneas is almost at full. I'm not worried about the Marshadow, which he decides to go out to, which is great. And I thought it would be HP Ice, but at this point, actually it's not. He goes for Ice Punch. And I'm actually Yachi Berry. Ah! He got double popped by my berries on the Marshadow. It's great. It's actually beautiful. But I'm going to go for the Acrobatics, and I'm going to be able to knock this boy out. Here to that, another big threat. And I feel like at this point, like, he is just raging. He is absolutely raging. And I'll let you know now. He is fired up. I think, I'm pretty sure he messaged me at this point, or a little bit later, and said, I hope I freeze your whole team. And I was like, hey, it'd be like that. But yeah, I'm going to go to my Mean Chat now because I live in Ice Beam if he's Choice Scarf and he's faster than me. And then I can go for High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick will knock out the Greninja. High Jump Kick will 2-hit KO the Vileplume because the Vileplume is weakened, and this is High Jump Kick. This is reckless High Jump Kick from a Mean Shout. This Vileplume takes a ton. So all I had to do is hit a bunch of High Jump Kicks. High Jump Kick's going to knock out the Vileplume at this point. It'll knock out the Greninja. If he does freeze me for some reason, my Xerneas still, of course, will live a Ice Beam from the range it is at because it is actually, surprisingly, Choice Scarf. And I'll be able to knock out that as well with the High Jump Kick because he will turn into a Ice type. Go first. So his Choice Scarf Greninja is going to turn into an Ice type and go for the Ice Beam. He is not going to kill me. He is not going to freeze me. He barely doesn't kill me, I might add. And I'm going to go for the High Jump Kick. That is going to eviscerate this Greninja, and that is going to be a 4-0 win over Panther2 and the Carolina Clefables. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a game. The plays! The plays! The Thunderbolt on the Dolan Desart, the Double Berry versus Marshadow, and then, of course, most importantly, the switch into Greninja on the Genesis Supernova. I had to make almost everything like that had to happen, otherwise I was going to get, like, bodied this match, because he brought a very offensive team versus me. Not only did he bring a very offensive team, he played very offensively. Like, he didn't use his wall core much at all. But, so that's that. That's the game versus Panther. Hope you guys enjoyed. Poor Panther. Like, I would be on tilt if I was Panther. Just because, like, the first thing he said to me after the game end was, did you predict the double into Zard? I was like, hell no, I did not. Hell no. God, that would have been amazing. If I had actually predicted that double into Zard instead of just like clicking Thunderbolt for damage, holy crap. And I know that Draco would have done more. But I didn't want to drop my special attack. I didn't want, like the fact that I might be Choice Vex was really, really interesting. Because it might have also stopped him from clicking Sleep Powder with the Vileplume. Because he clicked Sleep Powder as I go into Dragalgia, I might be Choice Vex Sleep Talk. So that's the thing. I wonder how Metronome works with Sleep Talk. I gotta research that. Anyway, that's gonna be that. Question for later. That's week 2 of the BBL. I hope you guys enjoyed. Week 3 will be, of course, up next week, and we will be taking on Mr. Yazawa. Mr. Yazawa, Lux, aka Luxanse, aka Mr. Yazawa. And his FC Groningen Gallade. Definitely a battle I'm looking forward to. So, of course, be there next week to check out that. Make sure to go check out Panther in the description below. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace.